Today in Nashville presents a Southern Living Wedding.
How beautiful. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. A very special show. I'm Kelly Sutton.
I'm Carol Sullivan. We are so excited. Wedding season right around the corner, and today we are highlighting everything from amazing spaces here in Nashville
to amazing faces and great wedding looks.
So in the next half hour, we have wedding ideas you are not going to want to miss. We're gearing up for another incredible wedding show we want to tell you about. It is happening this weekend, and you are invited. It's the Perfect Wedding Guide Wedding Show and Expo, Sunday, March 3rd. It's at the Gaylord Opryland Event Center, noon until 4 p.m. Tickets $15 at the door. For more information, you can go to perfectweddingguide.com.
Southern Living Magazine will be at the wedding show. They've partnered with Dillard's to curate amazing wedding registries based on the style that really matches you. And you know that we love Dillard's around here. They provide us with the most beautiful dresses and outfits, including the ones that we have on today. Dillard's has this wedding game covered.
They definitely do.
Yes. So as we said, Southern Living and Dillard's have partnered together to help you make your wedding decisions simple and personal.
And we are so excited. Southern Living Magazine is joining us for today's show. This magazine is just incredible. Listen,
Beautiful.
It is such a great guide when it comes to making your lifestyle choices, your wedding choices. So it only makes sense that it's a resource for brides. We got Lisa D here. She's the Senior Director of Southern Living, joining us with, gosh, what beautiful looks here.
You know, Southern Living, we know how to entertain and we know how to set a table.
Absolutely.
Yes, you do. Part of what you're showing us here is kind of a guide on registering,
Absolutely.
making that big decision, and you should do it.
Right.
Definitely.
That's right. Registry can be overwhelming, but it can be fun too. In fact, I think that if you've been married 20 years, you should be able to go back and register again.
Yes,
That's my thing.
I am a big fan of that idea. You know, you've put some things together and you've really
Yes.
curated at least 4 different looks that we have here today that help the bride. So if they do go in and they're completely overwhelmed,
We're going to make it easier.
you can make it easier.
That's right.
Let's start right here.
On the end here, we have our farmhouse bride.
Yeah.
So it's cozy, it's casual, you're bringing in natural elements. From here, we're going to move over to our traditional Southern bride.
Oh,
Sophisticated,
this is kind of what I had,
beautiful.
yeah.
You know, it's what we're used to in the South, or what our
Yes.
mamas are used to in the South.
Yeah,
Beautiful
classic.
pieces.
Then we're going to move over here to our boho bride. So we've got a
Ooh.
unique bride. She's fun. She's eclectic. Lots of color. Then
Feeling
we're
very
gonna,
Nashville.
Exactly.
Very
and looking
Nashville.
at the deep bowl here,
Oh, it's awesome.
the large deep, it's
It's
just so
fantastic.
beautiful.
It's something that's really fresh, really new. You can eat anything out of that, not just soup.
That's true.
So then we're going to move into our modern bride. So our
Okay.
modern bride takes that traditional up a notch and adds a little glitz and glamour.
But you know what I love about that? There is a traditional element to it. It's not so
Absolutely.
sleek and modern that you feel like it's not going to
It's
fit.
got that beat.
That's
Right.
right. It just offers a contemporary twist to our traditional bride.
So beautiful.
Such great styles,
Yeah,
and you guys do know how to set a table.
We
You've got
do.
some tips for us.
I do.
I love this.
I do. Okay, so first tip. Bowls are not just for soup. So one of the things that we like to do is that we use this as a container for this beautiful hydrangea. Run 3 of them down the center of your table. You're done. That's your centerpiece for the day.
What
so
an
there's your
incredible
first
idea.
tip.
Okay.
Your second tip is that your placemats do not have to always run horizontally. Run them vertical off the end, and that gives it a really fresh look to your table. Just mix things up a little
Never
bit.
thought about that.
Absolutely.
Not
So we've
to
done it
mention,
twice here.
It makes it nice when we have your tablecloth.
Exactly.
Placemats, right?
Exactly.
Very nice
It makes it perfect.
Love it.
Last tip.
Yes.
At Southern Living, we like to mix old and new.
Yes.
So if you're getting your mother's china,
Yeah.
if you are getting your own china, mix it in with your new. Don't leave it up in the cabinet for just special use. Use it every day. You can mix and match it for any time.
See, and I love that idea because so many of us do have that set that's put away. We only bring it out
That's
once a
right.
year.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
right.
Be sure to check out Southern Living Collection. It's at your local Dillard's or at southernlivingweddingregistry.com.
One of the first things to do after setting a date is to book the venue.
Now, just south of Nashville, in the hills of Arrington, there's a new event space designed to make for an unforgettable day. It's called the Barn at Sycamore Farms, and we are getting a look at this special spot.
Sycamore Farms is located very close to Nashville, but we're also secluded out in the country for that country feel. We have indoor and outdoor spaces to hold your event. We do have air conditioning and heating. We also provide tables and chairs for 200 guests, and we have a state-of-the-art sound system for audio and visual capabilities.
The indoor space at Sycamore Farms features a main hall, which can accommodate up to 400 guests for a wedding, reception, corporate, or social event. And you cannot miss this show-stopping chandelier. It adds an extra touch of beauty to the space.
The chandelier is about 8.5 feet tall, and it was custom made for our space, and it's made of cut crystal.
The property also features 2 covered verandas. There's also a path leading to an island, complete with a walking bridge and a picturesque 100-year-old sycamore tree.
Most brides do choose the island for their ceremony because it's a really unique spot. It gets great photos. It's surrounded by water and 2 fountains on either side. It's a really peaceful place to get married. And the sycamore tree is behind the bridge, so it's a great backdrop for when you're walking down the aisle. We also can have our sound system out there, so we can have AV for your ceremony on the island as well.
Bride and groom are able to get ready right on site. Sycamore Farms boasts separate bride and groom areas for lounging and prepping for the big day.
In the bridal suite, we have professional makeup lighting. We have your own closet with a mini fridge and space to eat lunch with you and your bridesmaids, and a place to get ready. The groom also has his own quarters. He has gaming tables, a TV, also his own refrigerator and closet, a wonderful space to hang out with his friends on the day of the wedding. When you book your event, you get 28 acres all to yourself, and we like to help your event run smoothly from the time you book the barn until the wedding day itself.
To book the barn at Sycamore Farms, call 615-395-8266 or visit sycamorefarmsevents.com. Carol, over to you.
Thanks, Kelly. Every bride wants to be picture perfect on her wedding day, and of course, a big part of that is the makeup. We've got Cindy Jacob here from Merle Norman showing us looks for all the ladies in the bridal party. Wow, this is a critical element to the big day.
It is. It is. You know, getting ready is a big part of your wedding day, and it's even more fun if you can do it with your entire bridal party. So at Merle Norman, we can create any look you want. Whether you're having a daytime wedding or a nighttime wedding, or if you're going to have a more casual affair or a formal affair, if you want your look to be really dramatic, or if you just want something simple, we can customize it for everyone. And all the Merle Norman studios in Nashville offer makeup services.
That's so great. And we know we want to photograph well, and that takes a special skill in doing that makeup. You guys recommend prep the skin.
That's correct.
Be prepared for this big day by getting your skin in good shape.
That's right. You want to start a good skincare regimen a couple of months before you start, before your big day, and then we can help you with our Skintelligent. It's got a cleanser, toner, and a moisturizer that's going to help get your skin ready for the big day.
There you go. And once you are, let's talk about Mother of the Bride. You've got 3 different looks here. So beautiful. The makeup's so important. And how did you achieve this look?
Okay, so our Mother of the Bride, she's wearing the Aqua Balance makeup, and we have actually used our cheek crayon, which is a brand new product that we've got. It comes in 5 different shades, and this is actually mango. So this shade goes right in line with Pantone's 2019 shade of the year, which is coral.
There you go. Well, and it doesn't get in the creases.
That's
right. Smooth.
It gives you a cream.
Product.
It's creamy, and it gives you a nice glowy finish.
We love that. All right, so that gives a nice on-camera look for the Mother of the Bride. Bridesmaids.
Yes, ma'am.
Get them done as well.
You do. You have to get them done. And our bridesmaid today, as you can see, we've got her hair all done. We've also used the Aqua Balance makeup on her. It does photograph well. We recommend that you use a foundation with no SPF, and maybe even take some test photos ahead of time, because that'll keep you from getting that that whitewash look that you get when you're on the camera sometimes. Okay. So for her, you know, one of the things we've used on her today is our brow gel, which is really popular.
The brows are big. Brows are having a moment for sure when it comes to beauty.
They are, and that creates just a really fun contoured look, so you can get those brows exactly the way you want them on the big day.
I love that. It's a beautiful look. Okay, so
Thank
we have
you.
our bride at the end. We'll walk
Yes,
on
ma'am.
down.
So this is our bride. Mary's here today, and as you can see, we've also used the Aqua Balance foundation on her. It is really the best foundation. It photographs well, and you don't have to worry, like I said, about any of the backlight coming up. So on Mary, we've got our Lip Pencil Plus, which is really nice. It has a lip, this one, sorry, has a lip liner and a lipstick in one, and it's going to help your lipstick stay on. And then over top of that, we've applied our new Plush lipstick. So these are long wear lipsticks. They'll stay on all day. You don't have to worry about them coming off. We've got 24 colors in it, 2 brand new colors for spring, which is peppy and perky.
I love that. Well, we know that you guys are prepared for wedding season and ready to take on everybody. So the whole group can come to Merle
The
Norman.
whole group can come. We can take care of everything. Like I said, whatever look you want. As you can see, we've kind of done on Mary, obviously, since she's the bride, a little bit more dramatic look. Her bridesmaid being the young little thing that she is, we've got a little bit more natural look on her. And the mother of the bride, because you want her to be beautiful on that day as well, we've done her kind of somewhere in between. She looks like she's got makeup on, but not quite so painted up.
Which is perfect for the big day.
Yes,
Merle
ma'am.
Norman Cosmetic Studios locations are all across Middle Tennessee, Clarksville, Columbia, Cookeville, Deckard, Manchester, McMinnville, Mount Juliet, and Spring Hill. To find the one closest to you and experience that customized makeover, you can get more information, merlenorman.com. Okay, it is time to talk about the dress. Let's toss it over to Kelly.
Thank you so much, Carol. I am joined by Southern Living Vice President of Licensing, Kristin Payne, along with dress designer Olia Zavazina. She has a beautiful studio in Nashville and now a new one in Chattanooga. And I understand that you really kind of help brides customize what they're looking for.
Well, I am based in Nashville, so all our gowns are designed in Nashville. I started 12 years ago, and now we kind of going more and more directly to consumer, opening our own boutiques.
Yeah.
The beauty of what we do is every bride who comes to us, we actually will help her to find the perfect fit, the color, the lace, everything that fits her body best. Because you know, sometimes depending on your skin tone, you want to make sure you don't wear something too light or too dark, and making sure you pick the right fit for your body type. We're all women. Different, and then you kind of see the looks that I brought.
I love it. You brought some looks for us. Kristin, you can tell us everything that's on trend. Olia has gorgeous, gorgeous designs, and we get to see them now.
So
okay, first one that comes up
is Samantha. She's wearing a linen dress with Whitney overlay. The beauty of this particular look is that you really could have a ceremony look with an overlay, and this piece completely removable, and you can take it off, and for the party time, you have a strapless, fitted, beautiful gown. So you have 2 different looks for your beautiful day.
And you know, Kristin, lace like this never goes out of style.
Never goes out of style. And what we love about this is a fresh take on a very classical look. So the lace gives it that heirloom quality feel, but the cut and the bodice and that beautiful deep V in the front, so fresh. It's very fashion forward. You're gonna look at these pictures forever, right? Your wedding day is your most photographed day.
Yeah.
And so it's beautiful on her body type, and we always say the dress needs to fit the bride's personality.
Absolutely.
So this gives her an ability to have that very classic bridal look, but let her shine that personality through.
I love it. Okay, next up, another beautiful dress.
Thank you.
You know what I love is that you really do take into consideration what you feel is going to look best on each bride, no matter what they're looking for. If they want strapless, or if they want, oh, this is a beautiful off the shoulder.
So this is classic A-line Chantilly lace gown with a little over-the-shoulder look.
Yeah.
So you can really take off the straps for the, for the party time, so you can move and dance around and be comfortable. And for ceremony, you have a little bit more coverage. But
and the buttons down the back.
Yes, they go
I
all the
saw
way.
that.
So
Oh,
sweet.
so
That's beautiful.
Classic.
Yeah. Again, we're seeing more brides that really want something that's their own take.
Very much that own take. And the off the shoulder is such an elegant look on everyone. So it really softens that shoulder line.
Absolutely.
And I think that's really good for every style of bride. And then I'm with you. I love the covered buttons down the back. That is such a sweet touch. And I've seen a lot of brides wrapping like covered buttons on their bouquet too. So a little nod to the dress.
So
yeah, it's really that whole package.
This. All right, next up, another beautiful gown. And this one is a little bit different. It's like that old Hollywood glam.
Love it.
So we actually, the fur is also designed and made by us. So this is a little bit of a fox. And then if it's a little cold, but she can really take it off and have a sexy kind of look for the party time.
this.
If somebody, doesn't like the nude effect, we can actually line the dress all the way up throughout, the top, and then add a sleeve as well, because it is all made for them.
Oh
so
my
every
goodness.
single gown is customizable.
And you also
their
do
liking.
different colors too.
Absolutely.
So if you wanted
can
to do a
dream it.
color underneath that overlay.
Yeah. So anything really. If you want it to be a blush dress, we could do that. Ivory, nude, whatever the bride likes, we can do that.
And are you seeing more of that in the trend as well?
Yes, yes. Well, I mean, really today you see a lot of this sort of bold, glamorous, that is certainly returning. And I think you'll see this reflected in bridesmaids' dresses are going in deep jewel tones, which are trending colors right now. So it used to be that bridal was very subtle and blush. You can run the gamut today, and this is a bold statement. This is so old Hollywood glamour. You nailed it when you said that.
Well, and the fur too.
And the
is
fur.
so beautiful.
The fur is
Okay, one
amazing.
last look that we have. I just love the fact that you really have taken the time to make everything so unique, so different, but also a nod to the classic. And when you see this train, hello.
Oh my goodness, yes. Well, I added a little bit of sparkle to it. I love it because you really, in the photos, you don't see it, but the dress almost comes alive when you put it on. You have a detailed, beautiful, hand-beaded work on the sleeve itself. You have the deep V plunging, and now you can kind of see how it transforms from a pretty dress outdoors or becomes the center of attention during the night.
Oh, Leah, it is beautiful. Her flagship location is right here in Nashville at Green Hills. She also has another shop in Chattanooga. For more information, go to oliazavazina.com. You can also follow her on Instagram. Thank you to all of our beautiful models that have come in these gorgeous, gorgeous gowns. One last look. It is phenomenal. Okay, everybody, you've set the date. You have the perfect dress. So now what? Well, there are alterations that need to be made. You need to get that gown cleaned and pressed. And don't forget about after the wedding. You really want to make sure that that dress is in a condition to be cherished forever. There's only one certified wedding gown specialist here in Nashville, Oakwood Cleaners. And they are ready to help you preserve those wedding memories. Take a look.
Oakwood Cleaners is a family-owned and eco-friendly dry cleaning business that prides itself on customer satisfaction and a special attention to detail that you can't find anywhere else.
We know that your clothing is really important to you. You love the way you look, and we want to make sure that you stay looking your best. We give you personal attention, professional attention, to make sure that we do keep your clothes in good order.
Oakwood uses 100% professional wet cleaning and green earth dry cleaning, which is a gentle and non-toxic solution made of liquid silicone.
We also recycle your hangers. We have reusable garment bags if you choose to use those. Our poly that we package your garments in is biodegradable.
And besides being earth-friendly, Oakwood is a 5-star certified couture dry cleaner, as well as Nashville's only member of the Association of Wedding Gown Specialists.
Your wedding day is one of the most precious days in your life, and we want to make sure that we get you to your wedding looking perfect and that we take care of your gown after your wedding so that it looks perfect also.
You can entrust Oakwood for expert alterations, cleanings, restorations, and museum-quality preservations.
For alterations, we like to take your gown for at least 3 months so we can do several fittings to make sure that the end result is exactly like you want it. For pressing, we need at least 2 weeks so we can get it in line to make sure that your dress is pressed.
All gowns are cleaned one at a time by hand to address any spot or stain. For brides hoping to wear a vintage gown or veil, Oakwood can bring your pieces back to life through its restoration process.
We have seen more heirloom gowns come in the past 6 months than ever. Just make an appointment with one of our wedding attire specialists and we'll get you in and help you make your dreams come true.
Museum care gown preservations include hand cleaning, anti-sugar stain treatment, acid-free tissue, and a completely acid-free archival museum quality wedding chest.
Our preservations are museum quality. They come with a lifetime guarantee. As members of the Association of Wedding Gown Specialists, any member is going to honor that guarantee for the life of your gown.
Besides museum quality preservations, Oakwood offers another unique way to treasure your wedding dress forever through a piece of original artwork.
I love to offer a wedding gown portrait for you so that not only do you have your gown packaged or hanging, for years to come you also have a painting that you can hang up on your wall so that you can see your gown every day.
Oakwood Cleaners has 2 locations, one in West Nashville and one in Hermitage. You don't even have to make a special trip for your dry cleaning. Oakwood offers free pickup and delivery. And they have a special offer for all of our viewers. You can give them a call at 615-620-6095. Mention Today in Nashville. The first 5 callers to make an appointment for a cleaning or a preservation will receive a free watercolor sketch of their gown. Again, that number is 615-620-6095. Carol, over to you.
Thank you, Kelly. There is no shortage of hotel rooms if you're having your wedding in Nashville, but there is only one Hermitage Hotel, Nashville's first and longest standing hotel filled with history and opulence. It is sure to wow any guest. Southern Living's Kristin Payne joins us once again, talking about the Hermitage Hotel, because boy, it makes your guests feel so special.
It is the heart of Nashville. It's been around since 1910, and I tell you what makes it special, and part of our Southern Living Hotel collection, is that it truly represents the heritage here in Nashville. So the amazing hospitality, the level of service. If you've never been down to the restaurant and bar, it is truly incredible. Yes, so if you're looking for an amazing place to put your hotel guests that come in from out of town, you're not going to find a better place.
Because you know when they're coming in to see Nashville, they're like, I want to see Nashville, what it's all about. We'll show some pictures there. I mean, oh, that just takes you back to such a beautiful time.
It's so opulent.
So classic. And the location's amazing, and they're really so focused on customer service.
They really are. And even when you have your guests coming in, and whether that guest includes a furry little friend or it's your parents, it doesn't matter. Maybe that's where you want to go after your wedding. But it is an incredible property that really adds special touches to make it a memorable. The wedding is such an important time of your life. You want every little special memory around it. They'll do a bacon bar buffet for your guests as they're leaving the next morning for brunch. There's so many different things. There's a gentleman's area in the bar where you can do craft cocktails with their own signature Jack Daniels. So, I mean, all just for the Hermitage Hotel.
Right, and that space, oh my goodness, the photographs that you can take there.
It's incredible.
And weirdly, the men's bathroom is the big talk about, which I know sounds so like mildly inappropriate, but they will invite you to go in there because what a space.
I know, and it's such a dynamic to the historic hotel. You know, the rest of the property is etched glass ceilings and it's very classical, and then you have this wow moment. So, but you know, that's what makes the Hermitage Hotel so special. Everything is unexpected, everything is a notch above, and that's why we selected it to be a member of our hotel collection.
Seems like a slam dunk
Oh,
selection.
it is. They always over-deliver.
Oh,
it's
that's
amazing.
so great. Okay, to learn more about everything at the Hermitage Hotel and what it has to offer, thehermitagehotel.com. You can also follow them on all the socials. Such a great place. Okay, let's talk flowers. We're going to send it over to Kelly.
Thank you so much, Carol. You know, one part of the wedding that can get pricier than you even expect, the flowers. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm joined today by Kroger floral specialist Judy Rourke. This is something I don't think brides have ever thought about Kroger when they're thinking about flowers.
No, they don't. They really should.
Yes.
We have a lot to offer.
You guys have a lot to offer. So let's talk about a bride that's getting ready for a wedding. How far in advance, Judy, do they need to call you and say, hey, I'm going to get my flowers from you?
As soon as possible. You know, a couple of months is really good.
Okay.
We don't really have to have that much lead time because we carry a lot of variety year-round. A lot of things are available year-round that used to not be available. And we have lots of things in store that they can look at.
You know, that's so true. I remember when I got married, they said, oh, you can't have peonies because they're not going to be in that season, but that's no longer the case.
No.
Kristin, come on in here. Kristin Payne from Southern Living. Let's talk about these flowers because you can buy them in bulk from Kroger and then you can put them together yourself. You're going to save yourself a lot of money.
Absolutely, you can. And you know, I may tackle a wedding shower or a bridesmaid luncheon, and you know, even then, day of wedding, of course, is super important. But even if you're doing something pre-wedding, they are my go-to solution because the florals are incredible, and they're very seasonal, which is important to Southern Living. We always want to do something that's in the moment, in the season. And so this is an example of a fun little bridal shower that we did for someone. She's an equestrian. So we took some of the silver that she had won, because you always want it to be very personal, right?
That's so
And
smart.
we went and we picked very tonal flowers, you know, stuck with a lime green and a white. Very simple, but the quality of the flowers and the stems that you see at Kroger are incredible. I mean, they absolutely come alive in the simplest of containers. And it doesn't have to be hard, right? right? Flowers are intimidating.
Yes.
But they shouldn't be.
No, they shouldn't
You can walk into Kroger, be so inspired. So this is a simple little $2 square glass vase, right? You can literally buy it at like the dollar store. And all I did was walk into Kroger, pick out the flowers I wanted. I took this simple little satin ribbon, I hot glued it around there, and then I bought these cute little coasters that say cheers to the Mr. and the Mrs. And all I did was glue that on there, and then you put these incredible flowers in there, boom, DIY. I mean, right? Cheers to us.
You gotta have that hot glue gun, ladies.
Hot glue.
Plug in that hot glue gun and get yourself going.
That's
now,
right.
Judy, when people call, if a bride is gonna call and they don't have a clue, let's, because that was me, but if they don't have a clue and they just say, I like pink, could somebody at Kroger say, here are some options for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
We have, they can come in and look at what we already have.
Okay.
If it's not in season right then, we have catalogs they can look at.
Oh, okay.
We have lots of sources for that.
I just, this is like a whole new world. I never ever thought about going to Kroger for this. Putting all of this together. And look, we've even got some of the china over here.
Right? Isn't that fun?
Kristin,
You can turn
this is great.
any container into your, with the right stems and right florals, you can take any container in your house and turn it into an instant display.
And even if you're doing your own bouquet.
Oh yeah, oh
Okay.
absolutely. Take whatever colors you're drawn to, what's, you know, blush and bashful, whatever it is.
You know, those are my two favorite
That's
colors.
right.
My signature colors are blush and bashful. So beautiful flowers, you can get them at Kroger. Give them a call, everybody. The Kroger locations are across Middle Tennessee. You can contact the floral department at one closest to you. They're going to put you in touch with the right people. If you need to go in and if you want to look through all the brochures, they've got it for you there. You can go to Kroger.com to learn even more. Carol, over to you.
Thanks, Kelly, and thank you for joining us. What a great time we had. Do not forget about the Wedding Show and Expo presented by Perfect Wedding Guide. It's coming Sunday, March the 3rd at the Gaylord Opryland Event Center, noon until 4 p.m. Tickets $15 on at the door, $10 online. Be sure to look for Southern Living at the Wedding Show. They'll have information about their bridal registry partnership with our friends at Dillard's. What a great show!
I know.
Cheers! Cheers to the
Cheers,
big
ladies.
day.
Yes, and thank you so much for everybody being a part of this. Hopefully all the brides out there are inspired. Beautiful dresses, from the looks to the makeup to the flowers.
How could you not be inspired? I want to do it all over again. Right?
Too. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Kristin.
Oh,
it was so
thank
good
you.
to have you here. You guys are
Cheers
great.
to your big day. Join us Monday at 11 for Today in Nashville. Until then, have a great one.
Bye, everybody. Bye.